Hello everybody and welcome to a new RPG example video. Well, I have just arrived from the Common Europe Congress. I've had the opportunity of know a lot of people and of course to learn a lot of things. So I suggest you to assist to the next Congress if you have the possibility. Today, I'd like to show you why you should not be still using awkward in RPG. Let's talk about the pros and cons about them and the new options that we have. Let's go. As always, I'm in VS Code using code for ibmi. If you want to know how to install it and how to use it, you can watch some of my videos about it in my channel. Well, I have made some programs that I want to show you. Let me open the first one. Is this. Well, in this case, I have a program where I have used an awkward, as you see. As you know, an awkward is a simple data structure that we can use in RPG. It's like an array, but we can access to the elements of it without using an index, just using the opcode awkward, as you see here. We can set our position inside it and use the different fields. It is very easy to use. But there are some things that cannot be done with awkward. For example, we cannot search for an element in the awkward directly. We have to go through it and find the element position by position, and that is not optimal. Also, we cannot sort an awkward directly. We can move the elements into a data structure and sort it and move them again into the awkward, and well, that is not very efficient. So we have a lot of cons in this case. Okay. Well, let's improve it. Let's see the next program. Is this. In this case, I have used a qualified dim array. If you see the program do the same, okay? This is better than the awkward because we can use the opcode sort to sort them by a field or by more than a field, as you see here. But we need to use always a subarray. Why? Because if we sort the entire array, we will be sorting the elements that doesn't have any information, so you must be careful with it. In the other hand, to search for an element, we will have to do it in the same way as with the awkward. Okay, so let's improve it a little more. Let's see the next program. Is this. Well, in this case, I have used an auto-qualified dim array. This is the only change that I have made. If you have not already used it, you should, because they are very cool. The difference between these arrays and the arrays of the last example is that we don't need to store the position of the last element of the array. RPG knows where is it and use it for most of the opcodes that we can use with arrays. For using these arrays, we must use the opcode element. This opcode is used to set the elements of the array. In this case, of course, we can sort the arrays with the opcode sort A, as you see here. And the improvement is that we don't need to use a subarray, because RPG knows where the array starts and ends. Also, in this case, we can use, for example, lookup to search for an element in the array, as easy as this. Well, as you see, this is a better option for storing information in our programs than using awkward. But before ending, I'd like to show you an example of how can we use a simple SQL fetch to get the result of an SQL select into an auto-dim array directly. RPG will set the number of elements of the array automatically. Let me show you the program. Is the next one. Okay, I have declared a data structure template with the same structure of the file. In the main procedure, I have declared the data structure of 1000 elements. After that, I have made a cursor with the select I want to do. Okay, I have opened it, And I have made a fetch for maximum 1000 elements and put the result into the array. Just doing it, I have filled the array with information I have into the file. So this is a very good option for storing information in the program with only a few lines of code. And it's much more efficient than doing it with a traditional loop. After that, I've made two examples of searching for an element, okay, and sorted the array. As you see, it is very simple. Okay, so as you see, we have a lot of options for storing information in our programs, better than using OCURs. OCURs were a very good option in the past, but as we now have better options, why not use them? They are very simple, easy, and they make our code better. I hope you like this video. Please remember to give a like to it and to subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.